The sun was setting behind the hills, painting the sky in hues of orange and gold, but for Miriam, the beauty of the evening was lost in the storm raging inside her heart. Her little boy Daniel had been missing for hours. One moment he was playing in the yard, his laughter ringing like music, and the next gone. Panic clawed at her chest as she ran through the fields calling his name. Neighbors joined in, torches flickering as darkness crept in. Every rustle of leaves made her heart leap, only to crash again into despair. Miriam's legs ached, her voice cracked, but she pressed on. Lord, please, please bring my child back to me. Night fell heavy. The search party combed the woods, their voices echoing in the silence. Miriam knelt on the cold earth, tears streaming down her face. She clasped her hands tightly, whispering through sobs, Father, you gave him to me. You love him more than I ever could. Keep him safe. Bring him home. Her husband, David, placed a trembling hand on her shoulder. We'll find him, he said, though his own eyes betrayed fear. Together they prayed, not just for Daniel's safety, but for strength to believe when everything seemed hopeless. And in that moment, Miriam remembered the words of Psalm 34 verse 17. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. Hours turned into a day. Then two. The house felt empty, every corner echoing with memories of Daniel's laughter. His shoes by the door, his favorite blanket on the couch, each one a dagger to her heart. Miriam refused to give in to despair. She opened her Bible, clinging to the words of Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. She spoke those words aloud, declaring life over her son. Daniel, you will live and not die. You will come home. Friends gathered, lifting their voices in prayer. Faith became their anchor in the storm. They prayed through tears, quoting Isaiah 41 verse 10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. On the third morning as dawn broke, Miriam felt something stir deep within her spirit. A quiet assurance that God was working. She rose, wiped her tears, and whispered, Today, Lord. Today, let your glory be seen. The search resumed. Volunteers spread out farther than before. Miriam walked into the woods, her heart pounding with every step. Suddenly a shout pierced the air. We've found him. Her breath caught. She ran, stumbling over roots and rocks until she saw him, her little boy, sitting beneath a tree, clutching his toy car, eyes wide but unharmed. Whole. Alive. Miriam fell to her knees, sobbing as she wrapped her arms around him. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Her voice broke with gratitude. David joined them, tears streaming down his face. The crowd stood in awe, some crying, others lifting their hands in praise. That day became a testimony. A story of faith that refused to bow to fear, of prayers that moved mountains, of a God who never fails. Miriam looked at Daniel, kissed his forehead, and whispered, You were lost, but now you're found. To God be the glory. No matter how dark the night, how heavy the burden, faith lights the way. When we trust in God, miracles happen. Miriam's story reminds us, hold on, pray, believe. The God who hears is the God who answers.